One of the most meaningful experiences in my life was moving to the United States at a young age and face the challenge of adaptation to a new culture. In 2009, during a very hot summer, my mom, brother, and I arrived in the US with dreams and aspirations to a better life. It was a cultural shock, struggle with communication, and a difficult adaptation process. Not being able to understand the people around me or communicate with them affected my confidence, my academic performance, and my ability to build relationships. In high school, I was placed in a ESL program to help me acquire basic English in order to transition to the regular academic classes. These days were draining, listening to people speak in an unknown language and not being able to catch up as quickly as I wanted became daunting. I started to doubt myself even more. I thought I would never understand. My best friend at that time was Google Translator and an English to Spanish dictionary that I brought with me from Venezuela. These tools allowed me to translate the meaning of sentences and start learning vocabulary, but it was very time-consuming. Nonetheless, I kept doing this for months, and I gave it my all, despite feeling discouraged at times. Another strategy I used was to watch television and practice conversing with my mom and teachers at school so I could feel comfortable to understand basic English. We were alone, no family to rely on for support, just the three of us. It was a scary and sad feeling to be isolated in a world where we were foreigners. That feeling forced me to seek out a circle of friends that I identified with, and I was able to find it in my ESL class. I met other students who were also from South America and which grew up with similar customs. Some spoke Spanish just like me, which made it easy for us to identify with each other and build friendships. Their support and our social interaction helped me regain self-confidence, and it opened other avenues for me to meet other people and feel connected with the school. I learned that having a group of individuals that have similar culture and values like mine is tremendously important to develop a sense of belonging. It was something that I had not experienced before because I was always able to connect to people back home regardless of where I moved. During this time, despite a lack of fluent English, my mom and friends encouraged me to look for a job. I was 16 years old and had never worked before, so I was a bit skeptical and anxious about not being ready to take this step. After pondering and thinking of my options, I found a job at a local department store as a sales associate. It all happened much faster than I anticipated, which did not let me second guess if it was the right choice to make because I was already immersed in the decision. When I received the notification about my employment, it felt as if I was taking an important step towards my future, and I also perceived it as an opportunity to improve my English skills. The atmosphere at work was positive for the most part. I worked with very positive and supportive individuals who did not put me down because of my culture or native tongue. They helped me polish my customer service skills and lose the anxiety of talking to customers. Eventually, my attitude towards the job changed. I became more confident in my abilities, and my performance on the sales floor increased dramatically because of that. This experience helped me develop my character, improved my self-esteem, and strengthened my desire to become better every day. Looking back at these events helped me appreciate more the things that I have now. I became humbler towards others and learned to never judge anyone. I live every day with appreciation and desire to add value to other people. Now, more than ever, I am focused on my vision and in growing as a person and achieving my greatest potential. The person that I am today is the result of all the challenges and successes that I and my family faced together in this adaptation process, along with faith in God who never let us down, who also opened the doors for me and my family to become Americans.